Hi, Leather Rock. Welcome to my channel. Look, I don't know how long this is going to be broadcasting because unfortunately my internet has been cutting out all day. My internet cuts out, my landline telephone cuts out. This could happen at any moment. Um, I am broadcasting live from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Cassie, the garden cat, is with me. If there's any kind of stay-at-home requirements going on here, you would never know it. There are so many dirt bags. The usual cast of characters are out and about selling heroin, selling crack. People are not observing the 6 feet distance. I'm seeing hugs, handshakes, all kinds of things going on. Matter of fact, I had a run-in with some people today. As much as I take seriously staying inside, I do have to check my mail sometimes, and I made the mistake of opening my door when there was a bunch of people walking past, and I literally brushed past people. I mentioned to one older lady, she had to be 80 if she was a day. I said, "Don't you know that you really shouldn't even be out because it seems to me that you're one of those vulnerable groups." And she thinks that this whole coronavirus thing is being blown completely out of proportion. That is a prevailing attitude around a lot of people, especially if there's homeless people and they don't have access to the news all the time, or if they're only watching news outlets that downplay this virus. Now, just because it's not is dense in uh, cases of coronavirus as it is in New York City does not mean people shouldn't take this seriously. And the longer people go out there spreading the disease, and it seems to me that it looks exactly like what it is. When I look out my window and I hear the hooting and hollering and things, now I heard that there were supposed to be police going around, driving around with megaphones, telling people to disperse and to go home or something. I see no evidence of that where I am. People seem like they are going business as usual. I'm seeing people that are doing all these unsanitary practices. I'm seeing people eat outside and throw litter everywhere. I'm seeing all kinds of things that are indicating to me that a large portion of the people around here are not taking this seriously. And I mentioned to a few of them, I said, "What if you get your grandmother sick or something?" And your attitude is that it can't happen to them, or that they don't care, or that I should, maybe I'm watching the wrong news. In other words, because I happen to prefer Fox News Channel, my news sources are biased. Therefore, what I am believing to be true can't be trusted, according to these idiots. So it's ridiculous. I'm staying in. I didn't do my usual turnaround that I do in my videos because who am I going to impress? I'm home all day. The cats, but the people outside, they're carrying around like business as usual. And I really hope that the powers that be don't decide to open things up for business too soon. Because if this thing has not run its course and you have people that don't even know that they are been infected and they come back out into the general population infecting people, I'm doing my part by staying in. Most of the people in my building seem to be heeding the advice. I unfortunately have one idiotic roommate that has been going out a couple of times a day. He goes out in cars with his friends. And of course, a car, I imagine, isn't a very safe area because how can you be 6 feet away from somebody driving a vehicle? I mean, and if you don't have symptoms for the first week or two that you have this thing, how does anybody even know? And so if you ask me, there's a whole bunch of people that are doing so much risky behavior and potentially spreading this all over, and it's really concerning. And of course, I shouldn't offer an opinion about it. God forbid I open up my window and say something, then I'm the bitch that should keep her mind her business, right? So if all of a sudden you hear there's a whole lot of cases here in Atlantic City, don't be surprised, because the way people are carrying on there at nighttime, there's still people loitering in front of some of the nuisance stores. Not all the stores that are allowed to be open are decent businesses, and the cops know who the nuisances are. They're there all the time. As a matter of fact, since these places that normally 3 or 4 times a night you see the flashing lights, you don't see the flashing lights. The cops aren't going to these places, maybe because the cops don't want to get infected, and I don't blame them. They have a right to be safe just like anybody else, but they're not running around here chasing the dirt bags. It's business as usual. If you're looking for your heroin fix or you're looking for your crack, you can find it around here. you know, and but it just makes me very disgusted. I'm looking out my window, and if I want to go to find a mailbox to mail something, I have to go with the bleach spray on paper towel to go with me to wipe the surfaces down before I touch them. I'm trying to keep all the doorknobs cleaned off and stuff, but there's a whole lot of people out and about that shouldn't be. Oh, what's up with this shutdown? What's up with this curfew? So some stores are closed at 8 o'clock. Okay, but there's still people running around there. People very close together, groups of people. If you ask me, whoever is supposed to be letting people know about this, if they don't have access to cable television or they don't have TVs or they're homeless and they're only hearing stuff from their friends, there's a whole lot of people that are doing a whole lot of unsafe stuff. It really needs to stop. I'm one person. They don't know about me and my channel, which is just as well. But I'm telling you, you want to know the truth. I tell you what's going on. A whole bunch of monkey business. That's what's going on. All right. You want to say hi to Cassie? I'm going to bring my Cassie girl over. My Cassie girl. Oh, my Cassie girl. Cassie's smart girl. She doesn't go out. No, she doesn't. She used to be in the garden and she doesn't go out anymore. She's my kitty. All right, you guys, stay safe. I got something posted regularly for tomorrow, my normal posting time. However, because my internet cuts out, I don't have any other place to go for my Wi-Fi if it goes out. It's not like I can go to the sports book or something. So let's hope that I have internet so that I can post my regularly scheduled video tomorrow. Okay, you guys stay safe, please. Don't put yourself at risk. If not for you, think about the people that you might know who are in the risky groups. You don't want to infect them. Take care. See ya.